Hey, happy not end of the world. We're alive. So that's pretty cool. We're in a new Baktun. If you didn't know what that's about, that's the new Mayan calendar circle dealio. They have concentric circular calendars, so we're in the new big one. We shifted over to the next one. So now this is the 14th Baktun, and we're still up and kicking, so that's good. Um, so I'm alive, and I live to eat another day. And that's what we're talking about. So what kind of food am I into? Pizza's been the popular answer, which is, unfortunately, I'm not really going to deviate from that. I usually want to have pizza. Pizza's my thing. It's my favorite food. It has been since I was a little kid. I love it pretty much in every incarnation you can think of. Um, like even really cheap pizza, like from the most expensive to the most cheap, like any shape, any place, any I like I've never really had a problem with any pizza I've ever eaten that I can remember. Like if it's actually a pizza. Like I don't think I've ever had a bad piece of pizza. That's probably not true, but the way I'm thinking about it, it's just I've always enjoyed it. If it's got the tomato and the cheese and the bread in there in some arrangement, I'm probably going to like it. Other than pizza, another craving I'll usually have is chicken something. I really enjoy chicken. Caitlin's, again, it's like very similar. Cheesesteaks are good too, Neil. I love cheesesteaks as well. Trying to think of something else. Oddly enough, over the past year or two, I feel like I've been wanting chocolate things more than normal. Um, I've noticed at work, I'll like leave my office and we have this kitchen at work and there's a fridge in there and there's all kinds of food and stuff, but there's also like snack stuff that you can take and buy, and there's all kinds of candy in there. And actually, that's a thing I should mention. I love candy. Like, really love candy. Like, if I could not eat dessert and only eat candy, never have to eat traditional dessert again. Like, no cakes, no pie, whatever you have traditionally have for dessert, and just candy, I would do it. Um, Actually, you know what? There was a time when I would have said that. Now it's a little less true, but I still love candy. So anyway, chocolate, chocolate candy. Uh, I want that a lot of the time. Don't know why. The other day, actually, we had a craving. My brother and I, we were at Hershey Park, and it was the Hershey Park Christmas lights dealio, and we wanted some kettle corn. And so we got in line for this kettle corn. We really wanted it, and the line was so long. It was like had to have been the longest line, at least for any type of food. I don't know why we decided that's what we wanted, but it was just we stood in line for like a bag of kettle corn this big for like an hour, just like looping around this little kiosk. Um, it was really good, but that was an instance of a craving that kind of would have been better if we didn't have it. What else? Pretty much anything bready. I just like I'm a carb fiend. I love carb stuff. Anything that's made of bread. Like if I had to boil down my favorite food to like the most basic, is bread. Like anything that's got bread in it. So I love pretzels. I love soft pretzels. Here in Pennsylvania, specifically in like central Pennsylvania where I'm at, pretzels are a huge deal. Soft pretzels are a huge deal. Like if you know Annie Ann's, like they come from right here. So I love them. Often I'll want to have one of those or two or three. When I go to Philly, if I'm ever riding the train through Philly and I go to 30th Street Station, I'll almost always, like 99% of the time, I'll get pretzels from the kiosk right out there in the middle of the station. Um, that's another thing I pretty consistently want to eat. What else? Is there anything else? When I was in school, I ate really terribly in college, which, who doesn't? But I would go to the cafeteria, and I'd always, during lunchtime, get the same stuff, which they always had, which was terrible for me, but it's pretty much always what I got, which, two things I mentioned, chicken and pizza. And I'd always get fries. But they were like the thicker fries, usually. Like I don't really like the thin fries. I like the thicker ones. You know what I mean? With got some potato in there, and crinkle cut's good. I don't always want that, but sometimes I really want that. Like sometimes that's a big one. Um, so yeah, I want stuff that's really really bad for me all the time. Uh, but yeah, that's what happens. I don't think I ever really crave. I want to think of like a drink I want, but that is not usually a big thing. All right, this is the last thing I'm going to say. You're going to think I'm really weird and gross, probably, but there's a flavor that I find myself wanting often. Is mustard. And I've always liked it. I can't explain why. And and don't judge me. It's the only condiment I can eat without it being on anything. So you might see me sucking on a mustard packet just to eat the mustard because I really, really enjoy the taste of mustard. And and then I only recently realized this. There's absolutely no calories in mustard, which is fantastic. So I put it on sandwiches all the time. I put it on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I really, really like mustard a lot. So that's probably my unique one, and I know is probably pretty gross for some people, but I like it. So yeah, that's it for me. I don't know. I guess I'm probably the last one for the week, and I will see you guys in, I guess, approximately 2 weeks from now. See ya. Bye.